Okay, so we'll start our trainings now. Before we go into our SQL, we need to set our date format. So we must make sure our date format is under day, month, year. So anybody can follow me. Go to the control panel. So view by here, group by spawn icon, and here choose the region. So under the region format here, make sure it's under English, United Kingdom. Because we must make sure our date format is under day, month, year. We click on OK. So now everybody, you can open your SQL financial accounting. Before we use on the SQL, the basic step is we need to setting our financial start period and system conversion date. So everybody can follow my step. We go to Tools, Option, General Ledger. So here you will see we have two dates. One is financial start period and one is system conversion date. So what is the difference of financial start period and system conversion date? Financial start period is every year your account start date. Example, every year your account is closing on 31st of December. So here you start on 1st of January. System conversion date is when you start to use our SQL. That means the first date to use our SQL. So basically, the financial start period and system conversion date for many account book, both also will be same. So that's why we're setting on 1st of January 2020, 1st of January 2020. Okay, so another situation is for some customer, they might be purchase the software on middle of the year. So they can just easy put in when they first start using the SQL. Example, maybe they purchase on 1st of June 2020. So they can just enter when they want to start using the SQL. So previous the 5 months, January, February until May, the 5 months transition, they can no need to rekey in the SQL. They can just easy to bring the opening balance up to 31st of May to use on our SQL. Okay, so after we set on this date, we just click on OK lah. But today our scenario is stay on 1st of January 2019. So after we done setting on the date, we click on OK. So second, we need to set up our company profile. So you can go to File, Company Profile. Okay, so after we fill in the general already, we can come to here, report header. Okay, so we can click on this set report header. So all the details just now you key on the general, you will link to report header. So when every time you print the invoice, the payments, system will follow the report header here. Okay, sure. If let's say you want to do some design on your this report header, you can come to here, click on the edit. Okay, you can set, maybe you want to display this one is on the middle, then you can put on the middle. Or maybe this your company needs you want to in the bold, you can do the customized bold color. So after done, if let's say you want to look for your company logo, right? So you will see a box on here. You can just right click, look. Okay, so I have a company logo, this move. So after we done, we just save and must make sure your company profile, this logo is under JPEG file, JPEG. Okay, so after we done, you can close on this one. Okay, so assume all today is a SST company lah. So we will going to start the SST. So you can click on this SST, start SST now. So you choose your country is under Malaysia lah, because currently only Malaysia have the SST, right? So we choose Malaysia and click on next. So what is your SST effective date? So you can insert in and next. So if let's say your company is under sales tax, you key in your sales tax number. If let's say your company is registered under service tax, so you can enter your service tax number. So example today, my company is registered under sales tax. So I can enter what is my sales tax number. Example 1897963. Okay, and just enter your number and you just click on next. So all the maintain account here, you no need to touch it. So after you done process the SST, system will auto generate for yours lah. So you just click on next and you choose what is your default tax code. So you have sales tax, service tax, and sales tax exempted lah. So due to just now, my company is under sales tax. So we choose on sales tax and finish. Must log out and log in your SQL. Okay, admin password is admin. Log in. So everybody can click on this SST tab button. You will see all the SST function is already turned on. Okay, so next one, I will guide you how to maintain tariff code. So you just go to tools, maintain tariff. Okay, you can click on the new. Okay, you can just enter the code and the description. If let's say you don't know what is your tariff code for your production, we can search online on the tariff website. So this is the web page let you to search for the tariff. Okay, you can choose the tariff type is PDK 2017 and search criteria is you choose item description. So actually my company Mumu Sendian Berhad, I'm selling my product is milk. So I can search my keyword is milk and you click on search. So actually you will see many types of the tariff here. So you can choose lah. Okay, example my tariff under milk in liquid form. So actually I can just copy the description. Okay, I just enter the description, milk in liquid form, and I also can copy this one, the code. Okay, back to our SQL. Paste in the tariff. Okay, example is 00140 dot. Okay, and also dot 0010. Okay, so just enter your tariff code and the description under here, and we just save. On our sales and purchase, we must complete our master data. What is master data? That is your chart of account, customer, supplier, and the stock item. You can click on this logo, maintain account. Okay, so I will guide you how to create a new sub account. Example, under the non-current asset, I have one current asset is named computer. Okay, so everybody, you can point it on the non-current asset and create new. So the GL code, you can see what is the next number you want to arrange. Example, the next number is 200-700. You can enter your description is computer. So after done, we just click on the OK. So can you see the computer is already created under non-current asset. So normally, if let's say you have the current asset, you will have the accumulated depreciation account. So same, we click on the non-current asset and click on new. So the GL code, we can type 200-701. And we also can enter the description is accumulated depreciation computer. And remember, can you see on this special account tab? Remember, tick it. So you will see the accumulated depreciation account also will be ticked, and you click on OK. So focus on this computer. This is the normal computer account, and this one is the accumulated depreciation for computer we've already assigned with the special type accumulated. Okay, so this is how easy we create for our sub account. So another example, maybe I have one bank, it's Hong Leong Bank, but in here I only have Maybank, HSBC Bank. So we can create a bank account, it's named Hong Leong Bank. So we just pointed under the cash at bank here, and same, we click on the new. So you can see what is the next account code, 01-007. So you can enter, your description is Hong Leong Bank. Okay, so on the special account type here, we have bank account, cash account, deposit account, customer control account, and balance control account. So you just enter, you just select because Hong Leong Bank is a bank account, right? So we tick bank account and OK. Okay, so you will see the Hong Leong Bank is already created under cash at bank. Okay, so under the maintain account here, actually we can create unlimited level. How to create? Okay, example, I will show you under the expenses, is named petrol. Okay, actually we have a function is, you no need to scroll down and find where is the petrol. Okay, you can just point it under either one of the description. You can just use the keyboard to tap what is the keyword you want to find. Example, you see petrol. So it's how easy. Maybe my company, I can allow my staff to claim for petrol. Okay, but my company, I have different of the department. Maybe it's sales department and account department. Both also can claim the petrol, right? So we can create petrol, we can create the sales department and also the account departments under the petrol. Okay, how to do that? So we just pointed on the petrol, same, we click on the new. Okay, so you can see the account code next number is 919-001. Okay, and the description we can put in maybe sales department. Okay, so after done, just click on OK. So it's how easy, the sales department is already come out, right? But I still have another department, is account departments, right? So same, you pointed on the petrol and click on the new, and you put in the next account number is 909-002. Okay, description, we enter account department and we click on OK. So you will see the ladder, right? So the first level is expenses. So this is the second level and this is the third level. Okay, sure. If let's say under the sales department, you still want to break out, I have senior, and also junior group. Okay, same. Just pointed on this, which is the account you want to create another level. We click on the new. So we can do another group. Do another one is 909-003. Description we can put senior group. Okay. Okay, and another sales department, I have one is junior group. So we can enter 909-004. We can put in junior group. Okay, so sure lah, senior group and junior group, you can still spread out who is the junior, who is the senior, the name under this account code. Okay, I will show you some sample. Example, maybe senior, I have one is named, okay, 909-005. It is Miss Tan. Okay, so I have another staff is, maybe it's named Ali. Okay, 909-006. Description Ali. So you can see our system can support unlimited level. So okay, maybe one day Ali. Okay, Ali now is already become a, okay, maybe Ali, okay, Ali maybe is now is under the junior group. Actually Ali should be under junior group, right? But you wrong create under senior group, is it? So our system is flexible. Drag and drop your account code. So how to do that? So you see on my mouse cursor, just click on the Ali. So you can drag pointed to junior group and a prompt or information to you is, do you want to drop account under junior group? Click yes. So you will see lah. So our system on the maintain account, we can create unlimited level. We also can drag and drop. Okay, so it's how flexible. If let's say now Ali is become senior already, right? We also can drag under senior. Okay, so this is how we create on the child account. Then I will touch the topic is how to create our customer profile in the SQL. So we can click on this customer icon and we choose on maintain customer. So sure we have some example on here, but today I will do a new practice how to create a customer in the SQL. So on this button, just click on new. Okay, so maybe Aeon today come to purchase the milk from me. So I can put in what is the company name, Aeon Marketing. Okay, so the control account here, we can choose lah. Maybe you have trade debtors, sundry debtors, you can select it on here. So you can see this code. So the code system will auto generate. Example 300-A004. Okay, so system will capture the first alphabet to running on the customer code. Example now, maybe the A, I change to B. You will see this number now will refresh under 300-B001. Okay, so this code system will auto generate for you lah. So you can no need to enter. So I change back the A, B to A lah, because it's Aeon, right? No beyond. So next one, you can enter what is the Aeon address lah. That means their billing address. Maybe this Aeon is 123 Jalan Ampang. Okay. 41000 Kuala Lumpur. So just enter lah, the address that provided by the customer. And this coordinate, we can enter what is the GPS, the location. So maybe you can search on the Google and you can paste on here also can. Attention. So that means this company is attention to who lah. Maybe it's Mr. Lin. And what is the phone number? Maybe the office phone number 33408960. Okay, just enter lah. Okay, this mobile. Okay, so you can enter the customer mobile number. So later I will share you a new feature in our system because we can direct WhatsApp the attachment to your customer. So we can just enter the number. Maybe this mobile number is 01056406888. Okay, so once you enter the whole pencil number, right? When you click on enter, can you see system will auto insert +6 for you because this is our Malaysia phone code lah. I think everybody will know, right? Okay, so you can just enter the mobile number. So later I will share you a new feature in our system. So if let's say they have the fax number, you can enter the fax number also lah. Some basic information. Okay, email. Okay, maybe the email for Aeon is aeon@hotmail.com. So I believe that Aeon have many branches, right? It's not only at Kuala Lumpur, maybe at Ipoh, Terengganu, Pahang, also got the Aeon branches, right? So we can insert unlimited delivery address on here. So can you see on this plus button? We just click on the plus, so we can type in what is the branch name. Maybe it's Aeon Ipoh. So we can enter their address lah under the Ipoh. Maybe it's Nompo 2 Jalan Okay, just enter the address for this branch. And if let's say you still have another branches, right? You can click plus, maybe it's Aeon, Pahang. Okay, maybe have Aeon, Perak. So system here we can support unlimited delivery address. So if let's say you have 99, this customer have 99 branch, then sure lah, you could just enter, just click on the plus and key in the basic information. Okay, so we see on this bottom here, you will see we have the area, right? So example, you want to grouping this customer is under which area? Example, the customer is under Kuala Lumpur because the billing is under Kuala Lumpur, right? But it don't have the Kuala Lumpur area under here, correct? So we can create whatever the area that you needed. Can you see on this three dot button on the behind? Just click on here. Okay, so system will direct link the maintain area for you. Actually, this is the shortcut lah. We bring you to maintain area. If let's say the traditional way to open is, you can go to tools, maintain area. Sure, you can do agent, terms. So all the traditional way to open is under tools here lah. Okay, so I get you a faster way to save your time. You can just click on this three dot button and just click on new. So the code you can write in the short form, example is KL. So the description you can put in Kuala Lumpur. So after done, you just save. So after save, we close. You will see you can immediately select on here. So just choose what is the area lah for the customer, KL. Because later, because we have some report, actually we can sorting by area, agent. So you can do this some of the grouping lah. So later when you see some report, it was more easy and fast lah. So example agent. Okay, so maybe this Aeon marketing is handled by some of the agent. Okay, sure. We also can go into agent here. We can click the three dot button. We can create whatever. What is the salesman names? What is your agent name on here? Maybe example is June. Okay, you just click on okay, close. So sure lah, same also is select June. Okay, so the currency we leave it as a RM lah. Then sure we have the Sing dollar, US dollar. You can choose what is the currency for this customer. So our Aeon is under Malaysia, right? So we choose under Ringgit Malaysia lah. And credit terms. So we have some sample here is 30, 45 days, 60 days lah. So if let's say you want to create another terms, maybe it's 90 days. So we click on this three dot button, new. We can enter our code 90 days lah. Okay. So here also input 90 days. So the days here we enter 90 lah. Okay, because it's 90 days, right? So we click on okay, close, and choose lah 90 days. Okay, so you will see a statement and aging on. So this statement, you have two options. One is open item and brought forward. So this is a setting that we can view on customer statement later. Okay, brought forward, the performance will in a summary. It's in a summary statement. And open item is item summary. So system will list out all the transaction one by one for you lah. So basic, our customer always using the open items, right? Because we're more details. What is the details under this customer statement? So we will leave it as open item. And aging on. That means you check your aging is due by invoice date or after due date only come out on the aging lah. So I think more is we'll use on the invoice date lah. That means we'll follow the invoice document date to show on the aging lah. First one, tab is named notes. Okay, so if let's say you want to record this customer account open date, you can just enter lah. And basically the customer will put on is active lah, because it's still an active customer, right? Okay, register number. Okay, so last time, if let's say you want to get the register number, you need to contact to your customer, right? And can you send me a register number, right? But now our latest version, we have do easier ways. Okay, can you see this button on here? So If let's say you have the internet connection, just click on this button. Okay, so we already do a setting, is direct link to SSM website. So make sure you enter the customer name lah. It's same as the SSM they register the name. So when you click on this button, we can link to the SSM website to searching for you. Okay, example, my customer area marketing is Sendiang Berhad. So we can just click on the OK. So it's how easy, right? System will direct how it to fill in already. What is their register number? And for the old lah, because now the new register number is 12 digit. Okay, so instead of this one, actually why we do this function is because we have a thing is named CTOS. Okay, so actually this one is our new feature in our system lah. So this actually is a CTOS live. It's a very simple CTOS report, can let you to check your customer credibility. So after we fill in the register number, we click on the CTOS. Okay, so system will do a simple report for you to check in. Example, what is the company name and your marketing, Sendiang Berhad, what is their registration date, what is the register number, what is their business sector, okay, director count. Okay, so this one is very simple report lah. Sure, if let's say you want to see the full report, sure lah, you need to subscribe to CTOS. If let's say you are interested on this CTOS, sure you can contact to your agent. So they will let you to know lah how to subscribe on this full CTOS module lah. Sure, if let's say you got subscribed the full CTOS module, you will see the whole details customer credibility report lah. But this one is a light CTOS report in our system only lah. Okay, so we close that. So if let's say you have some remark on the customer, you can just enter lah. What is this customer business nature? You also can enter. And also, if let's say you have some simple notes for this customer, you can jot out on here. Okay. So next one, the last type on the maintain customer is text. Okay, so this text, now we are control for SST. Okay, so still remember just now, we start the SST is based on sale tax, right? So the sale tax, it will charge our customer in 10%. Okay, I will give 3 of the sample. If let's say, when this AO marketing, they buy the goods from you, you will charge them 10%. Okay, so the text here, no need to select one by one. Okay, because just now we already started SST, we already selected ST as our default. If let's say AO marketing, they buy the goods from you, you have this compulsory charge them 10%, so just leave it blank. So when you do the invoice later example, system will auto select the tax code for you. Okay, second scenario, if let's say AO marketing, they provide to you their certificate about the tax exempted. That means when they buy anything for you, you cannot charge them sale tax, right? So you can select, you can default what is the sale tax exempted code. Example, the sale tax exempted have 5 categories. Schedule 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sure, on the certificate they provided to you is already mentioned. There is under which tax exempted, which schedule. Okay, if let's say the AO marketing, the certificate is showing me they are under sale tax exempted schedule C item 1. So we just choose the tax code as default. Okay, so third situation is when AO marketing, they buy certain group of the item from me is under exempted. That means they buy other goods is still need to pay for 10%, but only this group of the item is exempted. So we can do the setting on here. Let system to know which tariff is under exempted. Sure, this tariff code actually is linking with the stock item. So I will show you now first lah. So we can go to stock item. Okay, example, when AO marketing, they buy the antenna from me, is exempted, right? So we can let system to know antenna is under which tariff, and you save. So here, just let system to know which tariff code when the customer purchase from you is under exempted and under which exempted code, maybe it's SEC1. Okay, so this is the setting, how we do on the text here. Have three, I already give you all the three example. So if let's say the customer, they have the sales tax number, sure you can enter what is the sales tax number or what is their salary tax number, and also you need to fill in what is the essential number. Okay, example, the essential number is B89. Okay, just fill in the number based on the certificate. If let's say they have the expiry date, sure, we can just enter the system to know. Okay, so this is how setting on the maintain customer. So after we done, we just save. Okay, so we close that. Click on the supplier. Okay, actually the supplier is same. It's a mirror of the customer. So when you go in here, actually it's totally same. Can you see? All the interface, all the setting is same with just now you do on the maintain customer. So I will not explain again. We can click on this stock, the stock picture, and we click for maintain stock item. Okay, so this is some of the sample. But same today, I will create another new sample of the product of the item for yours. So same, click on the new. So the code you can key in what is your item code. Maybe my item code is a cow milk. So I give a short form is C-milk. So the description you can enter the full description of this production name. Maybe it's cow milk. Okay. So the item group, you can choose what is the group and what is the base UOM, example unit. Reference cost. Reference cost and reference price is a reference. Example, when you always purchase from the supplier, what is the cost and what is the reference price that you're selling to your customer. Maybe when I purchase from the supplier, the reference cost is in 2 ringgit 50 cents. But when I'm selling to my customer, it's 5 ringgit. So you can do a reference on here. Okay, so you will see on the bottom here, we have one is name UOM. Okay, so in a stock item here, we can create multi UOM. How to say? Example, sometimes maybe you sales and purchase in different unit of measurement. UOM is unit of measurement. So example, sometimes I sell or buy is maybe in unit, or maybe sometimes I'm sell and purchase under maybe dozen or box. Okay, maybe I have another UOM is named boxes. Okay, so we can click on the new to create a new UOM. We can put in the name is boxes. Rate. Rate that means if let's say one box, I have 12 unit of the milk, so I enter 12 . That means in this box, we will have 12 unit of the milk . So when the base here, we put in because normally the base we will select the smallest measurement as the base UOM . Okay, so the one when the rate here is 1, so we will select the unit is our base UOM. So this one is another second UOM . So example, when you buy the one box from your supplier, maybe the supplier say, you buy one unit 2 ringgit 50 cents. When you purchase by the box, I will give you a special price. So you can put in what is the reference cost for a one box . Okay, so you can enter maybe it's 60 ringgit. So when you sell to your customer, maybe it's under 70 ringgit. So you can just enter what is the reference cost for the reference price . Okay, so next step, you can enter some more description. So if let's say you enter some more description on here, right? So when you do the invoice or purchase later, we will directly link the more description to the sales and purchase part. So example, maybe you can put some description is a chocolate, and maybe it's chocolate flavored . Okay. Chocolate, okay, matcha, strawberry. So you can enter some description on here if let's say you have. Okay, so another one is notes . Okay, the notes here, if let's say you have some picture for this item, you also can look inside here . Okay, so and also you need to assign in what is the tariff of your item. If let's say your this milk is under this tariff, you also just select in, because just now we already done the tariff code, right, when the beginning. So we just let system to know your this item is under which tariff. Okay, so this is the how we maintenance on the stock item. So before we start to selling to our customer, right? So we must have the purchase. That's when you have the balance quantity, we only can selling to your customer, right? So we will start on the purchase. Okay, then we will only do the sales. Okay, so on the purchase, okay, normally if let's say I explain on the purchase, I will increase on this tab. Why? Okay, can you see? We have the ladder on here. So actually system is already showing the flow to you. Okay, example first one, we have the purchase request. What is the purchase request? Actually, the purchase request is your company internal document. Example, you want to purchase, you want to order the goods from a supplier, right? So you must get, normally you must get the permission from your boss. If let's say your boss is approved already, then sure you only can order from the supplier, right? Because the boss will pay for this purchase, correct or not? So the purchase request is, after you do already, is you sending to your boss. If let's say your boss is approved, okay, then you only will go to proceed purchase order. Okay, what is purchase order? Purchase order, that means if let's say you are going to place order this good, so you will send the purchase order to your supplier. Okay, so after that, we will have the good received. That means the goods is already received to your location, to your warehouse. So this is called good received. So another step is purchase invoice. That means the supplier will issue the purchase invoice for me, sure chase the money from you, right? Because you already purchased the good, right? So you need to pay on this outstanding. So this is the purchase invoice. So I will direct start on the purchase order because mainly our customer will direct use a purchase order but purchase request will also use, but it's less a bit to use So I will direct explain on the purchase order. Okay, so everybody, we click on the purchase order. Okay, so here we click on the new. Okay, example, you can choose who is the supplier I purchase. Maybe I purchased the things from Ericsson suppliers and perhaps. So you just choose what is your supplier code. Okay, can you see that if let's say you want to search by supplier name or supplier code also can. If let's say I only can remember what is the supplier name. Okay, but now why I cannot type in Ericsson, correct or not? So actually, can you see that on the code here is in the bold color? If let's say in the bold color, that means you are searching by the supplier code. But I wish to shop by company name, correct or not? Supplier name, correct or not? So we can use the tab button on your keyboard to let the sorting jump to company name. So after code to jump to company name is 2 columns, right? So we click on one tab, second tab. Can you see? Now you are searching by the company name. If let's say you are searching by the company names, you will see the title here is in the bold. It's in bold, and also the background has some pink color Okay, so now you can searching by the supplier name. Example, Ericsson, supplier, Berhad. Okay, so on here, we just plus let system to know which item you're going to purchase. Example, I want to purchase milk. Okay, so I can type in milk. Okay, how many quantity you buy from this supplier? Maybe I buy 50 units. You can just enter what is the quantity. So when you enter, so system will do a calculation for you. The subtotal calculation is quantity times unit price equal to subtotal. Okay, so maybe the supplier say, okay I give you some discount, right? So how to key in some discount? Can you see beside the item code here, we have some layer light. So when you see here, wow, actually we have many item field on here. Okay, so if let's say some field you are needed to use, actually you can pick out Okay, like example just now, we got key in the more description, right? Remember the chocolate, matcha, strawberry. So we can take out the more description. Can you see that? So system will always link from the stock item lah, about the more description. Okay, so we also can take out the discount column. Okay, maybe my suppliers give me 10% of the discount, so we can enter 10 percentage. Okay, if let's say you want to key, maybe suppliers give me 10 ringgit. Okay, we also can enter 10. Okay, or maybe you want to combine. Sure, no problem. You can enter maybe 10% plus a 10 ringgit discount. So system also able to calculate for you, even though you combine the value or percentage symbol. Okay, so after we done, we just save. Okay, it's very easy, right? Okay, so after you place order already, the goods is already, the milk is already reached your office. Okay, so if let's say this purchase order is exactly same, okay, because the purchase order is already reached, so we will proceed to good receive, right? So we can direct transfer the purchase order to good receive instead of you manually do again the good receive. Okay, how to do that? So on this purchase order title, right, you can right click. Can you see? Transfer to good receive. That means you are directly transferred to a good receive now. Can you see that? It's exactly same. So you can no need to rekey the purchase order on the good. You can no need to rekey the good receive. Okay, so we can easier just transfer to a good receive. Okay, so you will see the lines here. Okay, if let's say, can you see the line here is in the green color? If let's say the line here is in the green color, that means you are transferred from some document. Okay, if let's say you are manually to insert, right, you will see the line is in the black color. Okay, so after save, we just save. Okay, just a reminder to yours. So once you already save the good receipt, system is already updating your quantity and the cost lah. Okay, so after you do the good receipt already, we must transfer to purchase invoice, because actually good receipt and purchase invoice is the place to updating your quantity and the cost lah. So because you already do the good receipt before, right? So that means it's already updating your quantity and the cost one time. So if let's say you didn't use the transfer method and you create again on the purchase invoice, so will cost your quantity and the cost will update double. Okay, so if let's say you do the good receipt already, when the supplier send you the purchase invoice, we must transfer to a purchase invoice. So same method, just right click on the good receipt here, transfer to purchase invoice. Okay, so after done already, we just click on the save lah. Okay, so after you transfer to purchase invoice here already, system will already posting to the account. Okay, so actually system also have a is a very convenient function to let you to check your double entry. So just right click, can you see show double entry? So this is a double entry lah for your purchase invoice. We will credit to your supplier and debit to your purchase. Okay, so just a reminder again for yours. Remember, if let's say you do the good receipt before, you must transfer to purchase invoice lah. And also, if let's say this is the transfer item, we will present in a green color. If let's say you want to check, this purchase order is come from which good receipt, right? So same, we can come to this layer bar. You can find out from document number. So system will show you actually is come from this good receipt. If let's say you want to see the good receipt, you also can just double click. Okay, so easy, system will point it to you. This purchase invoice come from this good receipt lah. Okay, so after done, if let's say you want to print out the purchase invoice, you can click on this preview button. So we have some format on here lah. Sure, you can preview one by one to see which format is suitable for yours. Example, I want to choose for purchase invoice 1. I just click on Okay. Okay, tada, this is our example lah. So you will see system will show your item, will show the supplier name. Okay, supplier name, the full some details of the supplier. What is your item code? What is the description? Include of the more description, quantity, unit price, discount, and also whole total price of the purchase invoice lah. Okay, so this is the sales flow. First, we will have the quotation, then sales order, delivery order, and invoice. Okay, quotation. I believe that everybody will understand what is the quotation, right? Example, maybe the customer, they're interested on your product, then they want to know what is the pricing. So they will ask you to send them a quotation. A quotation refer the goods. Okay, what is the pricing? You give them. This is the quotation. If let's say your customer is proceed, then they will send you a sales order to place the order. Okay, so after place order already, when you delivery the goods for your customer, then we will send a delivery order lah. Then sure, so when later you billing to your customer, you will send them a sales invoice lah, to let them to know how much they need to pay to you for this purchasing lah. Okay, so this is the flow on the sales. So I will start on the quotation first, because the quotation is most basic, right? So we click on the quotation. Okay, same, we click on the new. So today, Aeon is one quotation from me. Okay, I choose my customer name is Aeon Marketing. We click on the plus and choose what is the item they want to purchase. Example is milk. Okay, today they want to buy 20 quantity for me. Okay, or maybe if let's say they want to buy a boxes for me, right? Still remember just now we have created a multi-UM is named boxes. Okay, so can you see here? So we can choose lah. If let's say you have created multi-UM on the stock item, you can choose. Example, one box is 12 unit, right? So that means now you are selling them one box, so system will deduct 12 unit of the cow milk. So maybe they purchase 2 boxes from me, just clean on quantity 2, and the units on here you can choose boxes. So system will still remember just now on the stock item we got enter what is the reference price for the boxes, right? So it's 70 ringgit lah. Okay, so because just now we got do a setting tariff on the stock on the maintained customer, and also the milk got select this tariff, right? So you will see system will auto select this when the Aeon Marketing they buy the cow milk from me is under tax exempted. Okay, if let's say they purchase another goods from me, maybe it's antenna. Oh, sorry. Okay, I choose another one. Is maybe it's name. Okay, they purchase 1, 2, 3 from me. Can you see that? So that means this customer when they purchase milk from me is exempted, but they purchase another product is need to pay for a 10% of the sale tax. So example, they purchase this 1, 2, 3, the price on 20 ringgit, you can just enter lah. Maybe this is 5 or 1 unit. Okay, so you will see this is the different. Then just now we set on the maintained customer, the tariff here. Okay, so after you done the quotation already, okay, you can just click on the save. Okay, before you send the quotation to your customer, total is 162 under the quotation, right? I want to check I want to get some profit. Okay, from this sales to this Aeon Marketing, right? So actually we can check the profit estimated here. So everybody can click on this profit estimate. Okay. So system will compare lah, what is the price and what is the cost for this item, and system will let you to know how much the profit you will earn from this selling lah to the Aeon Marketing. Okay, example, this profit I get from this cow milk is 64.85%. Okay lah. Aeon Marketing so big company, right? I want to earn more profit from them. So maybe I want to earn at least 70%. Okay, so we can let system to know. You can just enter how many percentage you want. So system will calculate for you how much the unit price you should charge them. Okay, so example, after you put in 70 already, right? So original the price is under, okay, sorry, maybe I change back to the unit for you. Okay, so now they purchase maybe 20 of the unit, so total is 100, right? So when I click on this, if let's say you want to earn the profit is under maybe I want 70%. So just now the unit price is 5 ringgit lah. Can you see that? So once I put in, I want to earn at least the percentage is 70. So system will increase. System will calculate for you. Okay, you should charge 6 ringgit and 83 cents. Then you can able to get this 70 profit. So if let's say you are agree to change to 6 ringgit and 83 cents, we just click on update unit price. Okay, everybody see on the magic up. So when I click on this update unit price, you will see system will help you to adjust 5 ringgit to 6 ringgit 83 cents for you lah. Okay, so this is our profit estimated. So after done, if let's say you agree for this pricing selling to this customer, just click on save. Okay, it's done for our quotation. Okay, if let's say customer is agree on the quotation, right? Then they will send to the sales order. So same step as just now also on the purchase. Just right click, transfer to sales order. Okay, so you will see in the green light. Okay, that means you have transferred from the good received. Okay, so on the sales order here, you want to check back previously how much the pricing you selling before for Aeon Marketing and also this item, right? Because you sure like if let's say the unit price you can sell higher than previous, but you want to avoid to sell below than the previously pricing you sell for this Aeon Marketing, right? So we have a one quick, this name sales price history function can let you to check on the spot. Okay, how to do that? Just click on the view. You can click on this sales price history. Okay, so system will let you to know, like example, the item 1, 2, 3. Okay, so system will show you because this is the sample database, maybe it don't have much of the transaction. So system will show you the previously record that you already selling before for this customer. Sure, if let's say you want to see all, okay, when you click on this sales, system will check all the pricing from quotation, sales order, DO, invoice, cash sales, CN, DN for yours lah. If let's say you just want to check on the quotation, you can untick all, untick quotation, also can lah. But basically customer will check all lah. Then you can make sure all is ticked. So system will let you to know how much the previous price history you sales for this Aeon Marketing for this item lah. So you can do a checking first before you proceed to DO later. Okay, so this is our price history purpose to check what is the price history before you sell this item for this customer. Okay, if let's say it's okay already, okay, this sales order is okay, right? So we click on save. Okay, so same step when your sales order you want to process to DO, right? You can right click, transfer to delivery order. Okay, so same. Okay, because the DO system will start to reduce. We start to deduct your quantity and the cost, right? So sure, before you send your item to your customer, you must make sure your store still have available quantity for this item, correct or not? If let's say no enough stock, how you sales to your customer, right? So we also have a quick function let you to check available stock quantity before you deliver it to your customer. So you can click on the view here, available stock balance. So just now we have do the purchase from the cow milk, right? So system will let you to know lah your SO quantity. That means just now we do a SO is 20 quantity, right? What is the PO quantity? What is the job order quantity? And what is the available quantity? Because just now when we do the invoice, we got purchase in 50 quantity, right? So now you go into delivery 20 quantity for your customer. That means you still have balance. You still have available quantity for cow meal is 30 lah. So here you can check your available quantity for your stock lah, to check whether it's enough stock or not before you deliver it to your customer. Okay, after we check already, you can just close and just on save. Okay, so just now I got remind is when you do the good receive, we must transfer to purchase invoice, right? So same apply for the sales here. If you do the DO delivery order already, you must make sure you have transferred to sales invoice. Why? Because DO and invoice is the place we update, we reduce your quantity and the cost lah. If let's say you do DO already and you didn't use the transfer method to invoice and you redo the invoice, so this one will cause your quantity deduct 2 times from the DO and invoice. Same with the theory just now I explained on the good receive and purchase invoice lah. So after you do the DO, when you proceed to invoice later, you must right click, transfer to sales invoice. Okay, so after we done the sales invoice, right? Okay, so after checking anything is okay, you just click on save. Okay, so same, we also can check the double entry for the invoice lah, to checking correct or not. Same, we right click, show double entry. So system will let it to know lah, you are going to debit the customer and we will credit to your sales lah. And also system will help you to posting to the SST sales tax lah. Okay, so after we done, we just close. Okay, sure, you are going to print the invoice to send to your customer, right? Okay, because you want to let system, because you sure will send the invoice for your customer to let the customer know how much they need to pay you to you, correct or not? So same, we can preview. Okay, we have so many format on here, so you can choose whatever the report you want. Okay, so we can choose the report is have the SST on behind lah, because my this invoice got charge customer SST lah, correct or not? So we choose sales invoice A, SST 1, and okay. Okay, so this is how our report presentation sure will show your company logo, your company header, customer name, customer details, what is the stock item, what is the description, how much the unit, UOM, unit price, subtotal. So total is 158.60 you are billing to this customer. Okay, so we have the, okay, so normally you have 2 methods to print the invoice, right? Either is one you print out, but I think now is many companies no print out the invoice lah, because want to save the paper, right? So we have used the technology that means we direct email to your customer. So in our system, we can export to PDF, Excel, or also can. How to do that? So beside the printer button here, we have a paper icon, correct or not? This is named export. So we can click on this black arrow down. You can choose export to PDF, also can. Export to Microsoft Excel, also can. So today I will show you export to PDF lah. So we export to PDF. Just click on the OK. And you choose where you want to save the PDF. So you just put the file name and click on save. You will see the PDF is already exported to your desktop lah. You can double click. Okay, so this is how your PDF lah. So if let's say it's okay already, then you can open your email and you attach this PDF file and email to your customer lah. Then you can no need to print out lah. Okay, so this is the PDF, how to export the PDF method. Okay, I will show you a more convenient method. Okay, for some customer, maybe they want to fast, right? Can you WhatsApp to me? Okay, so we can export out the PDF file. Actually, we can do a faster way. we can direct generate this invoice and connect to your web WhatsApp. So still remember just now, I got guide everybody to insert the mobile here, correct? So after we preview the report already, can you see this green arrow? So this arrow is named share. That means we can share this report to WhatsApp. Okay, can you see this WhatsApp icon? So if let's say today you want to WhatsApp this PDF, this invoice PDF to your client, so you can click on this PDF button. Can you see that? If let's say you got enter the mobile under maintain customer there, system will auto link. So you can no need to type in the number every time lah. If let's say you want to type here also can, make sure you got enter the simple +6. If not, it's invalid number lah, because this is a Malaysia code, right? So after that, we just click on send. Attach the PDF on here. So you just save your job, just click on this send. So when customer they receive your PDF file, they can open lah. The result will show like that. I will go to customer and supplier. So we have customer and supplier. Okay, still remember just now, I got pointed to your sales invoice, right? So when I open this customer, why still have one is named customer invoice, one is sales invoice? Okay, so the difference on sales invoice and customer invoice is the sales invoice we can control on your stock and also account. So when you save on the sales invoice, we will reflect on the stock item, we will reflect on the stock and also the account. But customer invoice is only will reflect on the account. So for some company, they have the stock control, they must use the sales invoice lah. Because the sales invoice, you can select your item code, you can enter your quantity and unit price, correct or not. But customer invoice, you only can direct enter the total amount, then you billing to your customer. So customer invoice lah, basic will use for some companies no stock control, or maybe there's only running for service. Okay, service no stock control, right? So they can just easy to choose what is the account they want to credit and what is the total figure. So this is the difference in between customer invoice and sales invoice lah. So sales invoice we will reflect on the stock and also the account, but customer invoice is only reflect on the account. If let's say your company you have the stock control, you must do from the sales invoice. Then only system will let you to select what is the item lah. Okay, but customer invoice is cannot choose any item. Okay, understand? Okay, and also just I got save an invoice, right? I got save an invoice under Aeon Marketing, correct or not? So this invoice number is IV 00099. On the sales invoice, actually system also will posting to customer invoice, because the sales invoice we are control on the stock and also the account. So if you save the sales invoice, it will linking to customer invoice. But if you save on the customer invoice, it will link to sales invoice. So if let's say today you are no stock control company, right? So maybe you do this service to the customer, maybe it's under AB Enterprise, and you plus just direct select what is your account posting. Okay, example, I want to post to sales. Okay, just enter lah what is the description, maybe it's services, and what is the total figure. You give the invoice to your customer, maybe it's 200. Okay, so you just save. So sure, when you preview the customer invoice, when you save already, when you preview, you can choose the format, but sure the format here was different a bit, will less a bit, because this one is no stock control. So the report on here is very simple only. So you can choose the report, maybe it's customer invoice. Okay, so this is how the format of the customer invoice. It's very simple. It's very simple to go through what is the account you choose, what is the description, and what is the figure. After I send the invoice to customer already, right? Okay, customer, they make payments to me already. Okay, so if customer do payments for me already, we can click on the customer, we open customer payment, we click on new. Okay, so just now Aeon Marketing, I got billing to them, right? So Aeon Marketing is paid to me now, so I can choose the customer is Aeon Marketing. This is the invoice lah. So if let's say any outstanding invoice for Aeon Marketing, system will list down on here. Okay, so the total outstanding for Aeon Marketing is 158.60, right? So if let's say today they pay you under Maybank, then you choose Maybank lah. This is your company payment method. If let's say today they payment to your Hong Leong Bank, and you choose lah. So this here is choose which bank their payments to you. That means which bank receive the money. Okay, example, the Aeon Marketing is paid under my Maybank, so you choose Maybank lah. Okay, if let's say this one have the bank charge, okay, so here we can enter what is the pay amount from the Aeon Marketing. Example, they pay fully payments to me, so it's 158.60. Just enter what is the payment figure of the Aeon Marketing pay to me. Then if let's say have the bank charge, we can enter how much the bank charge. If let's say they pay by check, right? So you can record also what is the check number, example MDB 123. Okay, so the customer is paid to this invoice, right? So we just click on here. This one is named knockout. That means you go into offset. That means this payment you let system to know is offset with this invoice outstanding. So once I click, can you see the outstanding here become 0? That means this invoice is already clear lah. Customer is already paid. So after we done, we just click on save. So this is how easy we do a customer payment. Okay, so just now I mentioned Aeon is give me a check number, right? They pay by a check, right? Correct or not? Okay, how to record if let's say this one is the post-dated check? So we edit again. We can right click, set posting date. Okay, example, the enter the check is on 14. So normally a check is need 2 to 3 days only pass the transaction, right? So if let's say you want to enter what is the posting date, you can enter. So after 3 days later, maybe 17, you can enter what is the posting date. Then you just click on the OK. So you will see on the left here, system will let it to know lah, what is the PDC check, the date. Okay, so after we done, we can save. Okay, then maybe 1 week later, the Maybank call you. Misa, your customer there when they bank in the check for you, right? They forget attach the signature for you. Okay, if let's say normally no signature, confirm is bounce, right? Okay, confirm the check is cannot pass, right? Because no signature. So how we set the bounce status? How we bounce for this payment? Okay, so same, we edit, same right click, bounce. We can click on this bounce status, then we take this bounce and bounce on when maybe it's end of the month lah. Just enter what is the bounce date and okay. So you will see a big red remark on the middle lah. It's already bounced on 31st of August 2020. Okay, so we save lah. So this is how we do the posting date and also the bounce status on the payment. Just now I do a last step on the sales part. Okay, I go back to the sales. So just now I got explain quotation, sales order, DO, invoice. Okay, I will explain another tool is named cash sales and also the credit note. Okay, what is the cash sales? On the new, we choose lah. Okay, if let's say this is a walk-in customer, you don't want to special create a customer profile for this customer, right? So we can point it to a dummy customer. So on the cash sales here, you will see we already have one dummy customer named cash sales lah. So you can use the cash sales for the walk-in customer. Sure, if let's say you don't want to show in cash sales, right? You want to rename to customer name, also can. Maybe it's Miss Tan Li. So you same can rename instead of show the cash sales. Okay, so you plus, let system to know which item they buy lah. Maybe they buy back again the cow milk. Okay, maybe it's buy for 10 units. Okay, how much? Maybe, okay, 5 ringgit lah. So when we save, system, the cash sales can direct help you to generate the customer payment to offset the cash sale outstanding, because this one is paid directly, right? So normally it's in the cash in hand, correct or not? So system will prompt a payments dialog box for you to direct back the payments. So the payment method here, you can choose lah. Okay, cash in hand. So after we done, we just click on the OK. Okay, so you can see on the bottom here, system will direct update the payment. So you will see the outstanding here. It's already become 0, right? So you can double click. This is the payment. You double click, you will see the customer payment is already not off your this cash sales lah. So it means this customer is already paid immediately when they buy the things for you lah. So this is mean the cash sales. Okay, so maybe next day after the customer buy the things for me, okay, then they come back to me again. Your milk got smelly lah. I think it's spoiled already. Can I return the stock to you? Okay, how we handle for the stock returning? So this is named a credit note, sales credit note. So we click on the sales credit note, new. Okay, just AB and the price lah. Okay, we can right click from which invoice we are going to cancel. Okay, maybe it's cancelled from this invoice. Total is 360. We can click on the OK. Okay, so you can write the reason lah. Okay, maybe the item is damaged. You can enter what is the description. Okay, how many quantity they return back to you and how many the unit price, and you click on the save. So the sales credit note is control for the returning stock. That means the stock is returning back to you. Okay, so after we save the sales credit note already, so this is the credit note number, correct or not? CN-00020. So I will copy this number. So after the credit note is saved already, you will direct linking to sales customer credit note. Okay, customer credit note, you will see just now the number CN-00020 will link to customer credit note here. Okay, because just now when you do the sales credit note, system is help you to offset, system is help you to returning the stock to you. That means your stock will receive back this damaged item. Okay, but sure, if let's say the item is already damaged, right, then that means the customer is no going to pay to you. So we will need to offset the outstanding. So we come back to the customer credit note here. We edit. Yes. So you can knock off which invoice lah. Example, just now the invoice IV-0006360, right? So you just knock off. So that means after you save the sales credit note already, you need to come to customer credit note here to offset the invoice outstanding. Okay, after that you save lah. So that means the customers no need to pay for this invoice outstanding. So just now I go back to customer part. I already explained invoice and payments, right? Okay, I will explain again the customer credit note. When we will use the customer credit note, because just now the sales credit note is stock returning. That means the customer return the stock to you. Customer credit note, what is the situation we will use? Okay, example, maybe you already give the invoice, to your customer. Customer next day call back to you. Ayo, very expensive your item. I always purchase the things for you. Can you give me some discount? Okay, if let's say you want to do a discount without returning the stock, that means you just want to minus the invoice outstanding. So we will do a customer credit note lah. So we can click on the new, okay, and choose which one is the customer you want to give the discount. Okay, so account here, you can choose this discount allowed lah. Okay, so let system to know how much you want to give the discount. Okay, maybe I billing a invoice 220. Customer say very expensive lah. Then I say okay lah, I give you a 50 ringgit discount. So the amount here, we enter 50. And we just knock off. Let system to know your this credit note will offset which invoice outstanding. So you see now the invoice, the outstanding is 220, right? When I tick, can you see the outstanding? It's become lesser. So that means customer later, they only need to pay the balance for this invoice is 170 ringgit because another 50 ringgit is already credit note for the discount lah. Okay, so after we done, we just save. So this is the customer credit note in between the difference of the sales credit note lah. Okay, so you will see why is the customer credit note here? We have two different buttons. One is new CN and one is new JE. Okay, let me click the new CN for you. Okay, when you click on the new CN, you will see it's a customer credit note and the credit note number, the next number is CN. Okay, JE. Beside here, we got bracket a JE. And here the running number, we will capture based on JV. JV is mean journal entry. Okay, due to some customer, they want to do a adjustment. Okay, but they wish this adjustment is due on the journal entry. But due to our journal entry, actually is unable to select customer and supplier code. So we have do a function on here, is named new JE. So when you click on the new JE, system help you to capture the running number based on the journal. And also when you save, system will posting to journal entry later. So this is our way. If let's say you want to do a journal for customer and supplier, but due to unable to select right, so you can do on this new JE. Actually, the new JE and new CN is the same as a customer credit note or customer debit note. Just the running number is different. One is, if let's say you click new CN, it's running by CN number. If let's say you click the new JE, the number is running by journal entry number. This is the difference only. Okay, so you can click on this customer statement. So basic, the date here, we will apply for 1 month lah. Okay, example now is August, right? So we leave it on 1st of August until end of August 2020. Okay, so if let's say you want to apply for all customer, so you can no need to select lah. If let's say, or maybe today you want to see for AB Enterprise only, you also can select AB Enterprise. If let's say you want to apply for whole customer, you can no need to select anything, just leave it blank. So system will apply all the customer for yours lah. Okay, so just now the statement type here, this one we were setting based on the customer setting just now, but I will show you what is the difference lah. Okay, so I leave it as, okay, I choose is open item and I apply. So when you see the statement type, it will list out on the details lah. Okay, this one is in details. If let's say I change to brought forward statement, okay, so this is the difference. Okay, I compare for you. So the left one is in the item, open item, and the right one is in the brought forward statement. If let's say open item, that means system will list out from beginning until now what is the details for yours lah. For the brought forward, system only will show you a brought forward figure. This is the difference lah. But normally our customer we will use under the open item lah, because sure they will list out all the details to the customer, what is the invoice, the outstanding, right? So we will always use for the open item statement lah. So sure, just now I showed to you this one is a 6 month. The 6 month, okay, I show you up when I preview. If let's say it's under 6 month, this is the 6 month purpose lah. This is our 6 month the result. As example, this is the statement on, okay, First, now because I apply the statement is on August, right? So if let's say all the transaction here, if let's say it's 1 month ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, system will compare the invoice date and we will show on here what is the value. But due to all the invoice on this AB and the price is on 2019, right? So system will show in 5 months and above lah. What means of this star and this P? Star is mean this one is already fully payments. P is mean this is a partial payments. This is our symbol lah in our customer segment. If let's say you see the star, that's mean this one is already fully paid lah. The P is mean this is only the partial payments. Okay. And we also have 12 months report. So you have some of the report on here lah. 6 is mean 6 months, 12 is mean 12 months. So I will use the last one when I apply. This is our another report format. So system will show it 12 months, January, February, March, April, May, until December. Okay, so you can apply, see which is the format you prefer lah. So all also can use lah. Okay, so this is the customer statement. Okay, I will show you is the customer aging now. Okay, I close it. We go to customer, print customer, aging, report. Okay, so this is the aging lah. So it's the same apply like just now you apply on this statement. So if let's say you want to see the aging date is until up to 31st of August 2020. So here you can choose lah. You want to 4 months, 6 months, 12 months, also can lah. Okay, now maybe I choose is under 6 months and I apply. So this is how the aging lah. We show lah. So sure if let's say you want see under the AB enterprise area marketing, what is the details, right? We have one show details button on the third icon on here. This is the ladder lah. So when you click on this icon, system will break down all the transaction for you lah. Actually it can show, but in the default report we just hidden it. If let's say you need, you just click on this icon. So system will break down all for you. You can see more details on the aging lah. So sure, aging statement, or you can export to Excel, PDF, or is what is cash book entry. Okay, so you will see on the right hand side we have two buttons. One is named new PV and one is named new OR. Okay, new PV is mean payment voucher. New OR is named receive voucher. So if let's say today you have some transaction is related non-customer, non-supplier. Example, maybe your company some sundry expenses are utilities payments are, or you want to pay the salary to your staff, right? So this all is non-related to customer and supplier, correct or not? So you can do on the GL cash book entry here. So like example, okay, I do a cash book entry. Okay, I create a new payment. I show you the payment voucher first lah, new payment. Okay, so you can enter your payment to who? Okay, example, today I want to pay the electric bill to Tenaga Nasional Berhad, correct or not? So I can enter Tenaga Nasional Berhad. Okay, so payment by, that means you use which bank to pay to Tenaga Nasional Berhad. That means credit lah. We will credit the bank. So example, today I pay from my Hong Leong Bank. So I choose Hong Leong Bank. So we can click on the plus button here to select. Okay, so I can find I have one expenses account is named water and electricity. Okay, so I can select water and electricity. Okay, and how much you pay for the Tenaga Nasional Berhad, example is 500 lah. Okay, so it's very easy. Just click on save. If let's say you are paid by check, you can enter the check number lah. If let's say you don't have the check number, you can just email click by no. Okay, we can right click, show double entry. So this is the double entry for payment voucher. That means credit the bank, debit to water, electricity. So this is the payment voucher. Okay. Today, maybe you receive a deposit. Okay, Receive deposit, that means your bank received the money, right? So we are called debit bank lah. So we can do the new OR, official receive voucher. That means your bank is received the money now. So you can receive for, maybe you can write the name is maybe it's Tan Mei Mei. Okay, you can write the name, then you select. Okay, maybe today there is banking under my Maybank, so you choose Maybank, and here you can choose the account's name, maybe deposit and prepayment. How much? Maybe it's 400. So it's very easy. Just fill in what is your description, what is the bank account, what is the bank code, what is your expenses account you're going to posting, and you just click on save. So same, you can check on the double entry. So for the receipt voucher, we are going to debit your bank and credit your expenses account that you're choosing. That means now it's credit to deposit and prepayments. So this is the receipt voucher and payment voucher. Okay. So next one, I will explain on journal entry. Okay. So when you click on the journal entry, click on the new. So if let's say you have some double entry, so the journal entry system can flexible let you to choose you want to debit to which account, credit to which account. Okay, maybe today I want to do a depreciation. Okay, so I can enter what is my depreciation of August 2020. Then sure lah, the depreciation the double entry is debit is credit is debit depreciation of the asset, credit your accumulated account. I will show you the sample lah. So you can choose which account. Example is depreciation. Okay, you can choose the account is depreciation of the asset. Okay, so you can enter total values, maybe it's 1,000. Okay, so you can select another one. Sure, if let's say, okay, I'll show you two scenario lah. If let's say you are credit to accumulated account, maybe it's computer. If let's say you want to enter total 1,000 local credit also can. Because if let's say you save on the double entry, we must make sure your local debit and your local credit is tally. But maybe today I will credit to different accumulated account. So maybe the computer is under 800. Okay, so maybe I credit another accumulated account is furniture. Okay, maybe this value is 100 credit side. So I also can choose another accumulated account. Maybe it's motor vehicle, 100. So just make sure you want debit, credit, how many account also can, as long as your local credit and local debit must be tally. So when you save, system will allow. If let's say now, maybe now it's debit 1,000, but credit maybe I accidentally input until 110. So when you want to save, blocking you. Because if let's say the double entry is not tally, you are impossible to save lah. Because one of the account posting, debit and credit must be tally. Okay, so we click on the okay. I change back the value to 100 lah. And save. So this is the value of my journal entry lah. That's me debit 1,000 under depreciation of fixed asset. Then we will credit 1,000 from 3 different account, 800, 100, 100. So this is the journal entry lah. So next one, I will guide you how to enter the opening balance. So opening balance, you can go to GL, maintain opening balance. Okay, if let's say you want to see all the accounts, I can just right click full expand. Okay, if let's say you are no full expand, if let's say you want to enter the opening balance under current liability, you can click on this plus button to break out also can. If let's say you want to see all, I will right click, I will click full expand. Okay, so maybe I want to enter the opening balance figure for my Hong Leong Bank. Okay, so same, you will see debit side and credit side. So see, you want to enter your opening balance under debit or credit side lah. So we click on the edit. Okay, we pointed on the Hong Leong Bank. Maybe now I want to enter is debit. I want to enter maybe it's credit 500 for my Hong Leong Bank. Okay, just enter the value and click on the save. So this is how to enter the opening balance for the account lah. Okay, or maybe today I have one outstanding opening invoice for area marketing. The value is on debit side. Okay, debit or credit also can enter lah, but today the customer is owning me an outstanding. So we are keen under the past invoice lah. So you just point on the customer code. So you will see system will guiding a box is open invoice. So you just click on this open invoice. You click on the new. You can select just now the area marketing. Okay, still remember just now when we beginning start the trainings, right? We set our system conversion date is on 1st of January 2019. That means all the transaction date before your system conversion date will be your opening balance lah. Okay, so if let's say so must make sure if let's say this is the past invoice, this is the opening balance for the debtors or supplier, make sure the date here must before your system conversion date. Example, 31st of December 2018. So when you enter, if let's say you have see this remark past invoice, that means this is the opening balance for your customer lah. Okay, so just key in what is the total value outstanding for this customer lah. If let's say you want to keep a lump sum also can, or if let's say you want invoice per invoice key also can lah. So maybe annual marketing still have one outstanding is 500. So we enter 500. So after enter 500, we must click on the enter. Make sure total RM here got figure, local net total here also got figure. Okay, so after we done, we just click on the save. Then when I close, okay, when I refresh, so you will see a 500 under current asset, right? You break down again the trade debtors, you will see the area marketing here have a 500 under debit side lah, the opening balance. So normally you must make sure your account, the double entry, the opening balance must be tally lah. If let's say your opening balance is not tally, then when you view your trial balance or the general report later, you also will not tally lah. But this the opening figure, the user need to key in by themselves lah, because this is your opening balance lah. So I was sharing another one is how to enter the stock value. That means the closing stock value. Okay, if let's say you already have the closing stock value, you want to present on your balance sheet and profit and loss account, the report, you can come to GL, maintain stock value. So this is some sample lah. So you can double click in on this previous sample. So you must make sure you have entered what is your opening stock account, what is your closing stock account, and what is your balance sheet stock account. Selected on here, and 1 year got 12 months. So just enter what is your stock value under here. Like example, now is August, right? The value is maybe is 10,000. So just enter. If let's say every month you have your closing stock value, you wish to view on the general report later, you can enter. Like example, maybe July is 5,000. Okay, maybe this one is 25,000. You can just enter. Just come to here, edit your stock value, enter, and you save. So later when you view the report, you will auto link lah. You will link to the balance sheet and profit and loss report later. So we click on the GL, then reconciliation. So we click on the new lah. Okay, so bank statement date. So 1 month should be do one time the bank recon, right? So you enter one is your bank statement date, maybe 31st of August 2020. And choose which account you want to do the bank recon now. Maybe it's Maybank. Okay, so the display period here, system always will preset is half month period. Why? Because a check for a valid date is only half months, right? So system always will displace the period is half month for you. Sure, if let's say you want to see 1 month only, you also can change the date by yourself lah. Or you want to untick to show all also can. Okay, then we just apply, So if let's say previously you have all the record is got selected and the bank account, so system all will link to here. Okay, sure. After you receive your bank statement already, right? You need to compare with your bank statement. This transaction, if let's say got appear on your bank statement, that means this one is already passed, right? Then you only can tick. Okay, based on your bank statement, tick the transaction. So example, maybe this one is already passed. I tick. Okay, and I tick. So after I tick already, the bank statement bank closing. Enter lah. What is that? When you see the bank statement, the last pages, right, will show you what is the bank statement bank closing for this month. Example is 399.50. Okay, if let's say the bank statement bank closing is tally with system calculate bank closing, the out of balance is so 0, right? That means your this bank record of this month is tally lah. Okay, then we just click on the save. Okay, maybe I share you some feature on here. If let's say you want to show which, okay, because on default we only will show you untick. That means haven't tick the transaction. If let's say you want to see all, you can untick. So just now I got tick 4, right? System will display out for you. What is mean of the merge bank charges? Okay, maybe when I do this 500, right, I have 3 ringgit of the bank charges, correct or not? So when I click, okay, when I come back to the book, if let's say I didn't tick the merge bank charges, right? So you will see we have 2 lines. One is the 500 figure and another line is the bank charges figure. If let's say you want to merge together the bank charges with this 500, so we tick on this setting and we apply. Can you see that? The bank charges and the original figure will merge together in the one line. Okay. And also, if let's say you're on hand, you have some unpresented check and some uncredited check, how to enter the opening balance for the bank reconciliation? Okay, so on the middle of the box here, we can right click, opening bank reconciliation. Okay, you can choose the bank. Okay, maybe it's Maybank. Okay, what is the voucher number? Maybe it's a PV-000500. Okay, so the date, because this is the opening balance, right? So that means your date should be before your system conversion date. So maybe it's on 31st of December 2018. Okay, what is the check number? And BB, maybe it's 356. So what is the description? Maybe it's a payment for salary. Example, just enter the description, and depends this transaction is under debit side or credit side. If let's say this is the credit side, you enter the value is the 350. Just enter the value and you click on the save. So this one will show just now the date. Still remember that this is the opening balance for the bank. I will explain some general report like basic ledger, trial balance, profit and loss, and the balance sheet report. So I will show the ledger report first. Okay, so the ledger report, we have 3 general, sales, and purchase. This is a GL. That means this one you check for the customer, this one is for the supplier. So the GL, okay, you can select the date. Okay, if let's say you want to check for all account, here you just blank and you just normal apply. Okay, so after apply already, we can preview. You can choose the report. Normally we will use the GL local ledger details level 1 or others report. After you view, you also can use Okay, double click. Okay, so this is the ledger report So this is the ledger report. If let's say you want to check for certain bank also, maybe it's Maybank, you also can apply like this and preview, choose the report. So this is the ledger for the Maybank. So this is the ledger report, because the ledger report will show you the debit and credit and what is the balance of the account. Okay, so this is the ledger report only. Okay, so next one I will show is the trial balance. Okay, trial balance. So you can enter what is your financial year. Maybe it's the 1st of January 2020 until 31st of December 2020. 1 year, right? 1 year closing period. Then you click on apply. Okay, so you just preview. you can choose GL trial balance this year. So this is our trial balance report lah. I will explain on the profit and loss first. Profit and loss statement. Okay, so the date lah. See, you want to view the profit and loss statement until when? Maybe it's 31st of August 2020. So we have many formats on here lah. So example, this year 2 column, and you apply. Okay, so this is the when you apply. If let's say have the transaction, the system should will list it out for you lah. So you just click on the preview. Okay, so this is the our profit and loss report lah. Okay, so I will explain some function on here. Okay, so just now you still remember we have do some level under the maintain account, correct or not? So basic system will show up to 2 levels lah. If let's say you have create higher the level, you let's say want to see view 5 to 6 also can. Okay, example now the sales is only sales accessory, right? Okay, maybe I break down for yours. Okay, I choose up to 99 level. You can put 99. Okay, or if let's say you know how many levels you have, you also can put directly. So I put 99 lah, because I cannot remember how many levels I could create. If let's say I have many levels on here, so you just put in 99, apply. Okay, but because I don't have the transaction now, so if let's say I take the zero balance amount, still remember just now I got do a petrol, correct or not? Okay, just now I show back to you because just now I got do the petrol. Okay, I got do many levels here, right? Petrol, I have sales department, I have a account departments, I got the senior group, the junior group, and what is the stuff under each group. So use because just now when I do the trainings, I didn't select the petrol account to posting, so it's nothing to show lah. So if let's say the zero balance account you want to view, you click for this zero balance account and you just apply lah. So because just now I break out the 99 level, if let's say default is 2 level, okay, we view again the petrol. System only will show in petrol. If let's say you want to see more higher, example 3 level, you will see the petrol here will break down sales department and account department. If let's say you want to see more higher level, system will show up for you the senior group and the junior group. If let's say you want to show more another higher level, so you will see the Nissan and Ali under this petrol. So this is first level, second level, third level. This is the 4 level. Okay. Okay. So next one, we have one function is a print sub account only. What is mean print sub account only? Okay, maybe today the boss only want you to send the profit and loss based on certain account only instead of show all the account. Maybe the boss want to see the sales account only. Okay, so we can take the print sub account only. Okay, you focus on the right here. Before I take, it's nothing. After I take print sub account only, you will see a box which jump out, sub account. So here you can select which account now you want to apply under the profit and loss. Maybe now you want to see the sales account or the sales account, you click on this sales, so system will take all the sales lah. Okay, then you just click on the apply. Okay, so system only will show the selected sub account as you're showing here. So others account is won't show under here. Pre-manufacturing account is for some company, if let's say they got setting under here, manufacturing, they got setting the manufacturing control account under here lah. So when they preview the profit and loss, they can show lah. But due to just now I didn't have any transaction under manufacturing, so I did zero balance for yours. So system only will show the manufacturing account for you only. Okay, so print project comparison. Okay, actually in our system we have one module is named project. If let's say when you see the profit and loss or balance sheet report, you wish to see the comparison of each project, so I can show you a sample how to do that. So first thing, I will take this one, show column option. Because for our default profit and loss lah, we will apply by current months. Okay, current months only. If let's say you wish to view whole current year, so we can take this one, so column option. The period here, you choose to current year. Then you can put in what is the date you want to apply to. Okay, select P&L report format. So when you scroll down to the bottom, make sure you have selected the report is comparison, have the project on behind. Example, today I want to see is maybe 6 project only. So I choose comparison, project, 6 column. Then I come to here, tick, print, project, comparison. Okay, see again, because the right here actually is no the tab. So when I click this print, project, comparison, can you see the project is come out already? Tick which is the project you want to view, and you click on the add. So after you click add already, can you see the columns on here? So system will call out which project that you selected. And you just click on the apply. So you can preview. So you can clearly to see each project, what is the value of each account. Okay, so next one, I will show you under the balance sheet. So same lah, you can put up to 31st of August 2020. Actually, the applies is same, is almost same with the P&L. Just a bit different is, you can see here we have display trade debtors in details and display trade creditor in details. Okay, this one is how function. Okay, example, I apply first lah, these are 2 columns. Okay, so now you only will see the whole value under trade debtors and also whole value under trade creditor. If let's say you want to see, actually this trade debtors is pro from which customer, this trade creditor is pro from which supplier. So if let's say you want to see the details in debtors and creditor, you can tick for these 2 options. Okay, before I tick, you see this is the whole figure show on debtors and creditor, right? After I tick and I apply, can you see that? So system will break down for you. Actually, this trade debtors, the figure is posting from which customer and which customer is what figure lah. So this is the trade debtors and creditor. That means you can view more details. So same with the trade debtors. So the figure 92044.80 actually is come from this all the supplier and whole value. So same, you also can preview the report lah. So this is the balance sheet report. So I have another report, is this year 3 columns. So still remember just now we have created some accumulated account under the non-current asset, correct or not? So this year 3 columns, okay, when I apply, when I preview, so this report is special, you can view the cost. You can view the cost, depreciation figure, and system will help you to calculate what is the net book value for the non-current asset. So I have some advanced report to sharing to your sales. Print sales document listing. So the document here you can see like potential, if let's say you want to see quotation listing, sales order listing, delivery order listing, invoice listing, or you can select. But today I show you is the invoice listing lah. Okay. So if let's say your boss is want to view by whole year, you also can choose the whole year period. Example, if let's say you want to see by certain customer, you also can choose lah. If let's say you want to see by whole, you also can apply. Just apply. Okay, but due to this is a sample company lah, so I just untick the date lah to show all is more details on here, more data on here. So after you apply already, you can just click on this preview. You can choose the report. So this is in the listing tab. Show you in your company how much the invoice figure you issue and what is the invoice number, what is the company name, what is the figure, and system can show you the each account code, what is the value. Or have another scenario, if let's say today you want to batch print the invoice, actually the function is same using on here. Can you see the print document style? If let's say you tick the print document style, when you apply, you preview, you can choose which is the report format that you usually print out. Example is maybe it's sales invoice 1, you okay. So you will see directly, you will see different stance invoice report on here. So instead of one by one, you go to print this 10 invoice, right? So you can just direct batch apply already, and you can direct batch print. So system will print one by one the invoice for you lah. So this is our batch print function in the SQL lah. So make sure you are going to take this print document style. If let's say you didn't take the print document style, actually this is a report, a listing type. So thank you for all the joining. Okay, so we will see you on next time lah.
Subscribe to our YouTube for the latest video, follow our Facebook for the latest update, go to our website for reports and guides. It's so easy.